let's go through 1.2.4, which is talking about solving linear inequalities. Basically the same as solving an equation, except we have a couple things we have to worry about. First is when we need to flip the sign, and second is we want to make sure our variable is on the left. So as I get started, I notice that I have some like terms. So I have 3x and negative 4x. And I want to combine those two things together. So 3 minus 4x gives me negative 1x. Then I have plus 20 is less than 32. So now, since there's just a constant over here, I want to move the other constant to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 20 from both sides. These are going to cancel, and I'm left with negative 1x is less than 12. And my last step is to get rid of that negative 1 out in front, since those are squished together and they're being multiplied. So I'm going to divide by negative 1 on both sides. Whenever I multiply or divide by a negative, I have to flip that sign. So since I divided by negative 1, I want to flip from a less than sign to a greater than sign. I have x over on here, this side, and 12 divided by negative 1 is negative 12. So now I want to check for two things. First, I want to check, is x alone? And second, I want to check, is it on the left side? Since both those things are true, I can move on to my graph. So I want to look at, first, how to do my number line. So I want to start with my number in the middle. Since I got negative 12, I'm going to put negative 12 somewhere here. And then my bigger numbers go this way. So I have negative 11, negative 10, and so on. And my smaller numbers go to the left. So I have negative 13, negative 14, and so on. So now I want to figure out if I want an open circle or a closed circle. And so I want to look at my sign. And then remember, if it has the or equal to part, we want to fill in our dot. If it does not have the or equal to part, we don't want to fill in our dot. So this does not have the or equal to, so I'm going to do an open circle on negative 12. And then this says x is greater than negative 12. My numbers that are greater go to the right. So I'm going to draw my arrow this way. And we're done.